Good morning, everybody. Hello, hello. Thank you. Okay. Good morning. It's one of those mornings. Hello, everybody. I'm really here this time. I wasn't really here the last time, but do you see me now? Let's have a beautiful day together. Beautiful day, it's a strange, beautiful day. So come on, let's play. Come on, let's play. Forget the rush, you're in and find a good spot. Sit down and join us as we sing a good song. Relax and just follow along. Oh, we got plenty of time. Taking it easy won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire. Because it's a beautiful day. And good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Thursday, everybody. Where is everybody? Wakey, wakey. Good morning, Deirdre. Thank you for sharing. And Mammy Fizz in the other room. Good morning. Oh, well, we had people on. Andrea, hello, hello. We had a false start this morning. Do y'all know what a false start is? I didn't know what a false start was until a couple of years ago. Down in Florida, we have the sea turtles that come into the beach to lay their eggs. And sometimes when they come in, either they can't find the right spot to lay their eggs or they're not quite ready to lay the eggs. So they back out and go back out to the water. Here, come here, come here. And they call that a false start. Well, I didn't know anything about that. But this morning, I kind of had a false start because I hit the wrong button and I went live instead of hitting the button to share the screen. So anyway, those of you that came on to the false start one, hopefully you're here for the real one. This is the real one. So welcome and good morning. And you just have to laugh. You know, sometimes it's just that silly and things are just the way they are. So we have to laugh. And I laugh at myself all the time. So I'm hoping that you're laughing with me because it's been a crazy ride. Oh, who we got coming in? Stacy's here. Good morning. Good morning. Kathy Caputo. Yes, our Mama Hado Bear. Hello. Rick Morrow. Can't wait to see you, Rick. I'm getting closer. I'm in Virginia now. And Kathy Hand. Good morning. And Stacy, you joined the false start. Okay. I think a few of you did. I hope we have all of you back. Jean, My blue jean. I love you so much. I was talking about you yesterday. I was showing Tammy the TikToks with Dancy Pants. And it was so cute. And she's got a beautiful, beautiful dog named Tucker, who I met the last time I came by to see Tammy. And all these cats, and Jasmine is laying right beside of me. She's not leaving my side. So I'm very happy to be surrounded by animal energy everywhere I go. And we already have a troll. Oh my goodness. That's exciting to have one right off the bat. Melody, thank you for being here. And we are going to bid you adieu. Thank you and goodbye. There we go. Leo, you're here. Good morning. Good morning. And Stacy says it's a drizzly day here in my section of Florida. Nice day to recoup from the last 3 weeks and the drive home. Well, welcome home, Stacy, and I will be seeing you in a couple of days. I will be driving up in your driveway. Blue Jean says, Tammy has a Tucker. Pocket and Gruff want to play. Yes, she has a Tucker and a Prince. And Prince needs a home. We're looking for a home for Prince. So if anybody in Virginia wants a beautiful little puppy, just let Tammy know. All right, let's go into our hearts. We started the day with a laugh, and that raises the vibration. So bring that vibration now between the heart and the brain. It's called the heart-brain coherence. Y'all know how this works. Take in that deep breath. Let it out slowly. Now bring in that joy. Bring in some laughter, a smile. This works so much better when you're smiling. Even if you're all by yourself, go ahead and smile or giggle. Just raise your vibration and allow the heart and the brain to go into the highest brain state possible. After we do this for a moment of silence, then we will share whatever your I am story is today. I am blessed. I'm worthy. I am enough. I am living my life's purpose and loving it. I'm honored to be here with all of my P family, beautiful souls who have found each other. I'm ready for whatever today brings, and I am peace. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Show me your I ams. Let's get that going this morning. And Deirdre says, it's a sunshiny day here. Awesome. And Kathy says it's bright and sunny cold this morning. Stacy, I am at peace and I am me. Love that. Kathy Hand, I am compassionate and understanding. I am patient and present, and I am loving. Yes, yes. And our blue jean says, I am resilient, love, light. Deirdre, I am here for spreading compassion and light. And there's our Charlie down in Florida. Good morning, Charlie. I hope all is well with you. We missed you last night on chanting. Your presence was missed. Kathy Caputo, I am calm, peaceful, and ready for a beautiful day. Awesome. I am too. I'm just loving life right now, and I love these hills of Virginia. They're so beautiful. I saw the most beautiful sunset last night as I was driving in. And wow, it was a long drive and a long day, but I'm here and I got a real hug from Tammy Fisk and a real hug from Rochelle. And how beautiful. Deirdre says, who's EWN this morning? Oh, I didn't see anything from EWN. Do we have somebody that I missed? Oh, yes, we do. I missed somebody on EWN. I don't know who that is, but I think that was from the false start one. Those of you that are coming in later, I hit a wrong button and went live before I was ready to be alive. I was trying to turn the music on, and instead I turned the live on, and I didn't have coffee yet, so I have an excuse. And Charlie, you're exhausted. Oh, well, get some rest. You're there on vacation. Make it a vacation and just chill. Go to the beach or by the pool or just surround yourself with peace and quiet. Gizmo is meowing at me. Oh, hi, sweet Gizmo. I miss you. I miss you and Baby Gruff and Pocky and Busy Bee and Blue, all the babies. And Tammy says, I am happy to maybe have Teri again, even if I did not show it by leaving her alone right away. Yes, I came to an emergency, but all is well. Tammy is good, but she had to go to the ER last night after I got here, and all is well. So we're so happy that she didn't need stitches. Oh, Stacy is EWN. Okay, well, Stacy, you're showing up in two different ways, but I'm just glad you're here. So you can come in 3 or 4 different ways if you want. But thank you for being here this morning. I know you must be exhausted after your trip as well, going down the country from Maine to Florida. Charlie, you're getting downloads. Good. You know, last night was one of those nights. I think that's why I was a little wonky this morning. I was like, I don't know where I was last night. And I forgot to put something by the bed to write down my dreams. So they're gone, but I remember them being very intense. That's what I do remember. And they were like futuristic type dreams. And I never have that where there's stuff going on that looks so strange. And I know that it's not in this current time frame that we're in. It was something really bizarre. But anyway, it's gone. But it was it was very predictive. I remember that. And I'm like, oh, this is interesting with the times that we're in right now. And Jean says, I think Gizzy wants that cat tree. Well, come on through the screen, Giz. You'd love it here. You would love being surrounded in all of this animal energy. And Stacy says, I'm me when I comment, but EWL when I respond. Yeah, I know that happens. I don't understand it. I don't know why it works that way, but it does. Marietta, good morning, Marietta. How is Sweet Dreams today? I can't wait to see that boat and just to see the love that you poured into it. Marietta says, I am thrilled. We have completed all the projects that were on our list this week. Plus, we have another one that is now underway. Hooray! Everything is working perfectly. I am so happy to hear this. You just bless my heart because, when we put prayers out there for all of you, and we do that every day, we like to hear what's happening. We like to hear when prayers are answered. And many of you have told us about people that are on the prayer list and how they were blessed, or whatever was going on is coming to a better place of improvement. So thank you for sharing. And Blue Jean says 18 flares yesterday, and next week, where the flares come from will be facing us. I'm taking it that those are the solar flares, Jean, that you're talking about, because I've noticed a big shift in the energy for sure. And the sunset, when I was looking at it last night, it was just so unreal looking. It looked like a painting in the sky with all the colors. There was red and orange and yellow and just streaks and streaks of color through the sky. It was really beautiful. And seeing the rays come through the clouds was quite amazing also. And yes, Mammy is good. We sat and had a chat last night after she got back, and we have to take care of each other, don't we? So showing her some TLC this morning is the best thing we can do. So share away, share that love. And Stacy says the sky has been unbelievable. It doesn't look real. I know. It really doesn't. It's just when I've taken pictures of sunsets, I'm like, that can't be real. It just looks like somebody went up there and painted colors in the sky. Oh my gosh, we have our second troll. Hello, Vivian. Hello and welcome to the Morning Cup of Joy. We thank you for being here, but we're not going to respond to your WhatsApp, and we're going to say goodbye and wish you a very beautiful day. I hope you have an amazing day. So let's all say goodbye to Vivian. Oh, and Tammy, yes, Tammy was injured trying to cook a meal for me, and it turned out to be absolutely delicious. And just one of those fluke accidents, right? So let's love on Tammy today and send her lots of love. I'm going to pull a Kuan Yin card after I have another sip of the coffee that she went out and got for me, because my car is a little cluttered in the back seat and I couldn't find my coffee. I have a whole thing of coffee back there, but I couldn't get to it. And Stacy said, last night it looked like a futuristic sky, like I was on another planet. That's what I felt too, Stacy. It's like, this is not what our sky looks like. And I have seen so many different shades of blue in this sky as I traveled through the country. It's really amazing. I can't wait to get to Florida. Maybe I'll go down into the Keys and see that sunset. I've been to the tip of Maine, I think, the easternmost part, and now I've been to Key West. I've been to the most southern part, and maybe I'll have to go back. And Stacy says, Teri, I have your magic bullet and cup and everything else you loved. No, I leave things everywhere I go, people. Y'all know this by now after a year. I can't help it. I'm a little disorganized at times, and especially when I don't want to leave people. I think I just leave some energy there. So I'm still connected in with where you are. So cheers, everybody. This is Tammy's cup because mine is in my suitcase in the car, but she loaned it to me this morning. All right, so Kuan Yin this morning is Tai Chi rising. Your energy field is growing stronger with more spiritual electricity pulsing through your being. Take time to nourish your nervous system as it adjusts and be gentle with yourself as you adjust to increasing levels of spiritual potency, which gives more impact to your words, actions, and thoughts. May you be strong and merciful, powerful and wise in equal measure. I love how Kuan Yin just fits right in with whatever the heck we're talking about. Talking about energy and downloads and how things are just getting really uploaded or upgraded here to what almost looks like a futuristic world. And it is a new world. And then here she comes with, we're growing stronger. Yes, we are. And, we can go with the flow. We can do that triple A and everything is working perfectly. Or we can fight it and resist it and say, I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to do that. So which do you choose? I choose to go with the flow. I choose to release the oars and just let that boat take me where I'm supposed to be, because I know that I'm guided. I know that I have the angels right by my side every step of the way, every mile of the way. And yesterday, I think they got a little tired after so many hours on the road, but they stayed with me. I had beautiful, beautiful, amazing earth angels that called me and talked to me for most of the trip yesterday because they knew it was going to be a long trip. And I'm so grateful to each and every one of you that checks on me and makes sure that things are going perfectly and that there's no issues. And yesterday was one of those days where if something was going to go wrong, it went wrong. And there was a little drama on the road as my phone decided to dial 911. I did the update on my iPhone, and sometimes that's a little scary. Sometimes when we update the operating system, there's things in places that we don't know that they're there. And somehow I dropped the phone as I was talking to one of our Ps. I dropped the phone and then something else fell and it was dialing 911. So there was a little bit of a drama. I'm laughing at it now because it wasn't an emergency. If it had been an emergency, I wouldn't have been laughing. But after it dialed 911, it also dialed my contacts for emergency and let them know that I was dialing 911. It was just a mess, but I'm okay. Everything is okay. And I was able to talk to a very nice police officer who realized that, yes, I'm okay and there's no need for emergency. But it was just one of those fluke things. And there's a lot of flukes happening right now, it seems. But maybe it's all working perfectly. Maybe it's just part of the plan. And the purpose may have been for me to hear from some of my family and let them know that everything is working perfectly. But whatever it is, it was just another part of the journey that I will remember very clearly as that happened. And I'm like, okay, what's next? What's next to make me laugh, angels? Because that's what they do. they give me some humor. They give me somebody to show up in my life to just have fun with or play with. Life is about playing. It's about lightening up, and whatever we're doing, we can look for the humor in it. We can look for the lessons in our experiences, but we can also look at the blessings in our experiences, the blessings of laughter, the blessings of having a funny story to tell. It's like we have the ability to change our perspective every given moment. Every moment we can look at things as heavy and say, oh my gosh, you dialed 911, what the heck? Or we can say, wow, that's kind of funny that your phone did that. Like, yeah, it did. And I'm okay and everything's okay. And there was no reason to panic about it. It's just, all right. So let me see what's going on here with all of you. Stacy said, I managed to get some pictures, but it never does it justice. I know, isn't that the truth? I want a camera that captures it the way I see it with my eyes, and I haven't found that yet. But it is so gorgeous right now. If you haven't seen a sunset lately, get out there when it's time and just see what the sky looks like, because there's some amazing ones going on. Jean says, I've been running up and down the state for this week. The Fae have been very helpful. Well, Jean, I want to know how you're doing. And I know we've got you in our prayer circle, but let us know how you're feeling and what's going on. And Jean says, the downloads in the veil is getting very thin right now. Speaking of journey, I think your earbuds need their own chapter. My earbuds definitely need their own chapter. The angels know I love to laugh. They know that if they can put something funny in my way, that it's going to lighten my vibration. It's going to really help me in what I'm doing on this journey. I said from the very beginning, when I started out, when I was driving out of Florida last year in September, I said, you know what? If I look at this from the human ego viewpoint, this can be kind of scary. I'm leaving this state that I've been in most of my life, and I don't have anywhere to go. I don't have a place to call home. But what I realized over this last year is wherever I go, whoever's home I'm visiting, or even if I'm sleeping in my car or sleeping in a park under a tent, that's home. It feels like home. So, yeah, this journey that I'm on, they place so much laughter in my way. They've placed so many beautiful, heartwarming experiences here each step of the way, and it's all perfect. It's all divine. So, yes, it's one of those amazing things that you can't make up. This couldn't be written as a fiction story. It just has to unfold each moment as it goes. All right, let's see who else we got. Oh, Becky, I was using hands-free, but for some reason, I don't know if the phone was like slipping out of the holder. I can't remember the details of how it got from where it was to the floor, and then something fell on top of it. So it was one of those funny moments. Yeah, I don't hold my phone while I drive. It's got a little holder up on the dash, and that's where it stays. Charlie says, I don't know how you do it. I was exhausted. I did a lot of driving yesterday and couldn't chant. I had to go to sleep. Yeah, sometimes you just got to take care of yourself. You just have to say, okay, not today, and do whatever your body is telling you to do. Good afternoon, Pat Moss. Thank you for being here. And this is Thankful Thursday. So I'm thankful that I'm here with Tammy. I'm thankful for this beautiful cup of French roast coffee that she went out and got for me and let me use her cup to drink it out of. So cheers, everybody. Becky, I love your comment. We know you just wanted to see sexy men in uniform. Yeah, yeah, that too. But they didn't show up. He just called me on the phone to see if I was okay. And Stacy says, I collected funny stories on the trip. Pee my pants funny. Some of them are. Sometimes, if we just open our hearts to laugh and we look at things that should have been like upsetting, we can see the humor in it. We can laugh. We can just say, okay, I'm just going to go with that. I'm going to put the oars down. Not going to put up any resistance. I'm just going to laugh. Oh, you're going to team up with Becky, Stacy. Okay, yeah, all right. So next time when I dial 911, I won't turn it off. I'll just let the cop come. All right. So Jean says, Brookie just walked in and said, good morning, Angel family. Oh, Brookie, I love you so much. And Charlie says, home is where your heart is. I think, who made the comment about the card? I think I saw that, but I didn't read it. Oh, Kathleen, yesterday could barely get off the couch. I felt like being zapped with huge downloads. Yeah. And Deirdre said, every day the card never fails to address our current situation. And Charlie says, how very on point. Yeah. The Kuan Yin is always, she's one of my guides, so she's always with me. And I bring these cards out every morning for anybody who is watching it for the first time. And there's a Kuan Yin, what are they? Kuan Yin Oracle. And each morning when I pull a card, it's exactly what we need to hear. It tells us beautiful words of inspiration and wisdom. And Kathleen says, you are a huge inspiration of what happens when you listen to the angels. Yeah, and what happens when you don't listen to the angels? Because there have been times when I have tried to do it Teri's way, and I end up with closed doors and blocked roads. And that actually happened out in Colorado, where I was bound and determined I was going to find that spot to do the land blessing. And every road we went down was blocked, every road. And finally we said, okay, this is not going to work. So just went back home. So yeah, when I listen to the angels, they guide me to where I need to be. And I can look back on what's happened, look back at the journey and how something came to be, where I was in a place at a certain time, and it was so meant to be. They had it all figured out. All I had to do was just get behind that wheel and drive, and they guided that car the whole way. Okay, Oksana, good morning. Oksana says, I am thankful for all wonderful things that surround me at all times. How beautiful. Yes, yes. Thankful Thursday. Stacy, I am thankful to be home. I'm thankful for the lessons and the memories. And Stacy says, and get it on TikTok, Teri. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to dial 911 again, Stace. Marietta. Oh, Marietta's got her F's today. We made it all the way up to F. Forgive first, follow the flow, and find freedom. I love those F's. Beautiful. I will write that down after I get off of here this morning. Thank you, Marietta, for walking us through the alphabet with inspiration, because that's what it is. It started with AAA, and now we're all the way up to the F's. I love it. Okay. Yes, I am on TikTok. If you haven't seen any of my TikToks, I have Blue Jeans animals for beautiful babies, fur babies on there. And Pocky is so perfect for TikTok. Pocky is one of Jean's dogs, and Pocky can't wag her tail. Pocky wags her whole butt. So we call her Waggle Pants. Waggle Butt Dancy Pants. And she dances to the morning song. I love it. And Kathy Caputo says, oh, yes, things don't turn out very well when we don't listen. That's the truth. Yeah, because there is a divine hand that's guiding everything. And I've seen that over this last year. Everything has fallen into place. Everything has been perfect. There were moments when I decided to go to a certain place. Like I knew, I was drawn. I knew I had to go to this one city. And so I drove into it, but it wasn't time to be in it. The timing wasn't right. And I had to get the heck out of there because it wasn't good energy. And I couldn't even find a parking place. It was so funny. Every street I drove down, I'm like, okay, there's got to be a parking place where I can park the car and get out and, feel the energy and meet people. Nope, I couldn't even get out of the car. And that was for my own protection because it was not good energy there at all. So I left, and then eventually I came back when the time was right and had a beautiful experience. So it's always divine timing. If we try to force it, it's just not going to work, people. And that's the thing with life. If you're trying to force something and it doesn't feel right, you're just having to work hard, then that's not in alignment with what's for your best and highest good. So always use that judgment, use that as a measuring stick. Does it feel good? Does it feel like this is what's supposed to happen right now? And if there's anxiety, there's that feeling of, oh, something's out of whack here, then look and see, is it in alignment with my divine purpose for me to do this right now? Or for me to go there, or for me to, say this? Whatever it is, use that gut instinct and see if it's in alignment with who you are and what you're supposed to be doing at any given moment. So yes, thank you, Kathleen, for that comment, because it's so true. We have to listen. We can't just always be a bulldozer. We have to listen and see where the guidance is taking us. And Stacy says, I have to get my butt in gear, y'all. I need to clean out all the junk food that Josh bought while I was gone and go get some healthy stuff and get back for a phone meeting. So I love y'all. See you tomorrow. Stacy, I love you so much. I'll be talking to you later. And Tammy says he did not have his Stacy's wonderful cooking, so he had no choice. Yeah, sometimes that's the way it is. And I've even found myself on the road. If I can't find a place where I can get the good, healthy food, or if I haven't planned ahead and have that food in the car with me, then I might be munching on something that's not healthy and not good for me. And I feel it. I feel the difference. If I have put something in my mouth it's not going to work well in my system. So Stacy, take care of that man and get him back on track, back to being healthy. And I see that it is prayer time. It's time for us to remember those that are not here. We don't have our Auntie Jean this morning. We don't have Linda Lemieux, Kathy Kovacs. We don't have quite a few people, Christina, Erica. So let's remember those who didn't show up and put them in our prayer circle. And I don't have my prayer book. I think I know where it's at. So let me play you a song while I go dig it out. Yes, I'm playing DJ.
Come to the water where you will find peace. Take a step into the river. Get down on your knees. Come to the mountain while taking in the view. You will find that life is greater than you knew. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight, I will fight. You're broken and you're shattered at the point of no return. You pick up the pieces and you let the bridges burn. So come to the water, you're sailing with the breeze. Take a step into the river where you will find peace. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night.
Okay, I see some of you are adding prayers in. Thank you. Leo, can you pray for Ken this morning? He woke up today and something inside his neck left him paralyzed. He's been rushed to the hospital early and I'm waiting for an update and prayers. Yes, let's put him on the list, Leo. Our hope is here. Hi, Peace. Not sure if you saw my message yesterday. We buried our great-grand-uncle on Tuesday, and Jason Juggler's party was laid to rest yesterday. Just wanted to thank you all for making his transition an easier one. Love you all. And Rick asks prayers for Tiffany's sister Vicky, who's having spinal surgery. Yes. And Jean says, Brookie wanted me to say that Jerry is out of the hospital and is doing great. Brookie is packing up her sweet caravan for storage here and will be headed out in a few days. Brookie asked for kitty cat prayers for Terry's friend Jean. Yes. Let's lift Jinxie up. All right. So the prayers that I read for us every day to remember: Pracheta and Prachir, Navriti, my sister Billy and her husband Tim. And update, Tim is out of the hospital and is home, but still needs our prayers very much. And lift him up for recovery from that heart attack. My sister Sheila, brothers Gary and James, and my sister Loretta. Joanne Hill, who's having surgery. Joanne Castillo and her daughter Jackie. Erica Hoppy. Deirdre and Danya. Suzanne and her family and her daughters Jillian and Jackie. Denise Choka. Marietta and her husband Ed. Leo and his family and all of his friends. DJ Blaze. Lakshmi. Drew and Edwin, also Jebby and Jim and Ryan, and Rick Morrow and Josie, Meg and Jim Lorio, and our beautiful Auntie Jean, our great Auntie Jean, Catherine Kovacs and her family and her 2 cats, Jean's friends Jean-Paul, Mary Jane, Pam and Gordy, and Franco's family, Rosalind, Sally and Tony, Christina, Kathy Hand and her family, her son Colin, Pat Moss's daughter and grandchildren, Olivia and Tom, Becky, Charlie and his family, Hope and Senna, Andrea Gregg, Penny Seven and her son, Grayson, and Regina and Adam, Sandra and Destiny Ortega, Gail Zimmerman's husband, Nick, Jennifer Langren, who's not with us this morning, and her husband, Micah, and her brothers, Chuck and Ken, Oksana, and Amber and her mom, and also she placed Jenna in there yesterday. Isabel Reese for Isabel and Lanita, and Isabel's traveling today, so travel prayers for her. Linda Lemieux, Stacy, and Stacy's mom Olive, Dave Walensky, Karen Palmer and her husband, her daughter, and her dad, Frankie, Grace Isis and her father, Edwin, Kathy Caputo, prayers for healing for her eye, and Grace's friend, Raymond, Rebecca, and Phil. Now, the California fires and all the fires that are out west. Tina Carzo, Tammy's sister, Tracy, Luz Orsini, Andrea asked for prayers for Catherine, Eric, John, and Tatiana. Pray for Christina's family. And Kathy Caputo wants to add her cousin Dottie and her husband Don. I will add those to the list. Brookie for the Girardi family. And Jerry is out of the hospital, so we can rejoice over that one. Jeanette and Ernie. Dawson, Winston G. Campbell, which is our Hope's father. Sean, Jennifer Langren. Angel Fullerton and her husband Derek. Lillian Norway. Kathy's friend Catherine, who is improving from what I understand. Baby Wyatt is improving, and thank you for that, Kathy, for the update. Baby Haven, Darren Walker and Arthur Thompson are Grace's friends. Elena, Tabby, and Tabby was having a doctor's appointment coming up, so we're lifting that up for the best result. Bill, we have our Uncle Jean's husband, Ron, who's on the list. Tammy Fisk with Kelly, Jasmine, and Kathy Caputo's friend, Alba, who we've been lifting up and praying for and sending healing energy for. Mary Lou Burdick, our Aunt Mary Lou. Dick Lemieux, Kathy Hand's friends, Patty and Sonia, Jen, Ashley, Nicole, and Valerie. Kim Blood and her sister, Chris. Grandma Bailey, Eugene, give us an update on Bailey, please. And Deirdre asks prayers for Steph and Bob, and also for Joni and Adriel. And Erica asked prayers for Corrine, and I met her yesterday. Isabel asked prayers for Tiago, and my friend Tony, please pray for her and her husband. They just went through the loss of one of their fur babies, and it's been really tough for them. And then we have Tam, who asked prayers for herself, and she's in Utah. So she says, Gruff Puppy's mommy may have heart issues, and we are all concerned she is not eating well. So let's continue to lift Bailey up in prayer. Okay, and Deirdre says all of the above and world peace, of course. Right. So let's go into our hearts. And see, Leo has another message. It says, Hope I finally understood the reference you made the other day to calling my album 444. I was at the gym listening to random music on Spotify, and when I checked my phone, it was 4:44 p.m., and Jay's song 444 was playing. And he also named his album 444, so I guess that name was taken. Talk about synchronicity. Absolutely. All right, so let's go into our hearts and lift up all of these prayers, and any that you haven't put in there that's on the list that I pray for every day. Just hold them in your heart, hold them close, let them feel this love that's coming out right now to all of you. And welcome, Tabby, and yes, you are on the list, and we're holding you up and praying for the very best for you physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. So go into your heart with your breath. Just breathe it in. Just let all of these names flow down into the very center of our circle. We're all surrounding them with love, with light, with asking our Creator to shine that beautiful white light of love over every one of them. We're asking for Divine Mother to hold each person that's in our circle, holding them tight with love, nourishing them as only a mother can do. And we're asking for Christ to touch each one because you are the master healer. And all it takes is a touch. All it takes is a word for healing to take place. Thank you for all of the answered prayers. Thank you for the testimonies that we have had of people recovering, people coming home from the hospital, people getting well again. Thank you. Let's pray for our beautiful planet. Our planet needs so much help right now to come back together. There's so much work to be done with bringing the energy back to a good frequency. And we can all be a part of that. So I pray that each one of you holds the positive energy all day today. Go into the gratitude. Make it a real thankful Thursday. Find one thing, that's the challenge, one thing to be grateful for. I'm grateful to be here with all of you. I'm grateful for each person in my life. Find your gratitude. Let that gratitude raise your frequency, raise your vibration. Because when we raise our vibration to a positive level, we're sending that out into the world. We're letting the world know that there is good. There are people with beautiful hearts that care. Do a random act of kindness. Do something today. Take an action today to lift up the frequency. And let's just give gratitude for all of these prayer requests. Gratitude that we can be of service in this way. We can all bond together in our hearts, in our minds, in our prayers. We can lift each other up. So see each person here in that circle. See each person being covered by the white light of healing. And then give gratitude for that. I'm so grateful that we can come together to pray. We have that right. We have that ability. And let's just do it. Let's do it today. To sit in your prayer time and lift up the family. If each person individually does what we're doing here collectively, that makes a huge difference also. So sit in your meditation time and remember the family. Remember this soul family that has come together in love, that has come together on purpose to love each other, shine a light for each other. And let's just keep on giving love. Don't back down. Don't stop. Just keep giving love. Even if it looks sometimes so daunting in the outside world, go to the inside. Go back into your heart. You'll stay calm. You'll stay at peace. And you will find that strength inside to keep putting one foot in front of the other. Let's give love to each other. I love you all so much. So we do this on the count of 3, 2, 1. Thank you. I love you. And Harley is back there behind me on the chair and sending love to all of you and paying attention to the energy that was lifted in the room. So thank you for being here this morning. Good morning, Crystal. Thank you for joining us. All right, so we're going to get out of here. We're going to have a beautiful day. Get your dancing pants going and let's move. We find our morning song. Yes, indeed, Marietta. We will rise up to a higher plane.
Should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins. Because it's a beautiful day.
It is a beautiful day.
Isn't
Hope you filled your cup up with joy this morning and with love. Thank you for being here.
Forget the rush you're in and find a good spot. Sit down and join us as we sing a good song. Keep back, relax, and just follow along. Oh, we got plenty of time. Taking it easy won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire.
Jane, you always do random acts of kindness. I've been with you. I know how you are. Thank you. Thank you for the kindness you show in the world. Rochelle, good morning, good morning. It was so good to see you last night and give you a hug. Namaste, y'all. I'll see you later. Bye, everybody.